This video will provide some guidance and assistance to parents that want to access their child's grades, attendance, and other data on PowerSchool. It'll give you some tips on how to access that, and then also some information for the high school on mod scheduling and how to read the students' grades related to mod scheduling. First place, the easiest way to access the parent access to PowerSchool is go to the district webpage, monet.schoolfusion.us. Click on or hover over the parents link in the top bar, and then scroll down and click PowerSchool Parent Login. When you do that, it will take you to this particular site. Let me make that a little bit bigger. And if you have a username and password, you may enter it there and have access to your students' information. If not, you can click the Create an Account tab. You will have to contact the office to get a printout with the necessary information for you to create that account. Once you have that printout, you can go and create an account and access your child's information. I already have a student brought up on the grades and attendance screen. So first thing you'll notice when you log in is down the left-hand side for navigation there are a number of options. We're going to visit about some of those very briefly. What I do want to point out for high school students, because of the mod schedule and the way we have to track attendance for state reporting and the way we have to build the flexibility into the schedule, you're going to see a tremendous number of classes. As I scroll down here, you see just a continuous list of class upon class upon class. One that you're going to notice prominently is resource. That is the time when students can work on their homework and get extra help during the school day. For accountability purposes with the State Department of Education, we have to have that coded every 25 minutes. They will all list room 201. That is not the room they have to go to, but PowerSchool forces us to put a room number in there. So it is available it's there just as a placeholder for attendance. If a student has any absences in that particular time period, you can say this is A day, period 1. It will show up here in the absence column. Also might note that these are listed by semester. These grayed out bars right here where the cursor is show that those courses are not active right now because those are part of second semester. PowerSchool records everything by semester. So if you scroll down, you'll see also here is an English 3 class that has no grade associated with it at this point. The reason that is, you'll notice it says English 3B. Here is Algebra 2D. Algebra 2 large group. Anything with a letter or a notation after the class number is not used for grading purposes. Because students are mixed in those classes, we have to designate where the grade is going to be recorded. And so that will be done by the course name that does not have a letter after it. You can see for this particular student, periods 5 and 6 on A day, they have Algebra 2. There is no letter after it. Mr. Anderson is the teacher, so he's the Algebra 2 teacher responsible for this student's grades, and the student currently has an 87% in Algebra 2. If you would like specific information on that grade, you notice it's linked. You can click on it, and it will bring up what has taken place so far in that class. You have all the information about individual assignments on that page. To get back to the previous screen, simply click the Grades and Attendance button in navigation. It will take you back to where you were. What I want you to notice about this in terms of grades for mod scheduling, it is absolutely normal and for it to show a significant number of blanks because we're only recording the grades in the section of the course that has no letter behind it. So there's the Algebra 2 grade for this student. There's the American Government grade for this student, the Sociology grade, and so on and so forth. So you can scroll down and your child should have either 6, 7, or 8 grades listed depending on how many courses they take. So that gives you that's the initial screen that gives some overview. You can see absences. You can see grades of all classes. I wish there was a way for this particular view that we could remove all of these classes that do not have a grade tied to them. But we can't do that because then you would not be able to see attendance for those classes. We do have to report attendance in those. One way that's a little bit easier to see, it won't be current grades, but it will be the last progress report or quarter grades. If you click on the left-hand side on grade history, you can see for this student, there's a listing of all the courses that are graded. This student has 7 courses. A listing of the grade at the last progress report time, and what the percentage was for that particular time. So it's a very easy, quick reference. Like I said, it won't be totally up-to-date grades, but it will be the grades as of the last progress report. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me directly. My email address is on the screen, or you can call the high school office at 235-5445.